There is a place in God that cannot be moved by your own effort. Sometimes we find ourselves in a realm where it is prayer that is opening the way. And you get to another realm again. You want to do more prayer, but you can't pray. Now we forget that God met us at our level of weakness. And He used us in that first phase. Now a time, a season will come where He will start bringing out His will inside you. And when the time for His will to actually manifest, then your effort does not count again. So it simply means, like the prophet said, that it is not by power, it is not by might, but what? By my Spirit. There is somebody under the sound of my voice. The realm your effort cannot reach will be handed over to you tonight. There's a realm in God your effort cannot reach. So this is the realm of salvation. Nobody can save himself. There's a realm in God that human effort cannot what? Cannot get to. It's not about the use of the name Jesus, because the word name simply means character. The word name simply means what? Nature. In other words, Peter was saying, I am commanding you to rise up and walk based on the reality I have walked in. Now, he had faith in Jesus, right? So he said, I am commanding you to what? Rise up and what? Walk. Based on what? What I have walked in. So you know, one of the most part of our struggle in ministry is that you are trying to walk in a dimension God has not built faith in you. This is my realm. So when the word comes and I tell you, you will meet it like that. So it's easier for me to operate in my office. Why? Because that's the realm God has built my faith. Now, another person that is graced with healing dimension, we do it what? Effortlessly. Right? And there are not people in those days that pray that the lame man should walk, that nothing happened. Even until now. Why am I showing all these things? There's a realm in God that human effort cannot reach. If you want to force prayer, you can't get there. Huh? If you want to force teaching, you can't get there. I'm not saying you should not teach you. You can't go have a balance house. I'm just using for example. Meaning that what? You know, sometimes life will tire you to a point where you say, let me pray more. At that point, you have missed it. Because you need to discern the workings of God's grace in you. At that time, it may be that you should just exercise your faith. And not just what? So every realm God wants you to attain, He always empower you stress-free to do that. So anything you discover you are struggling to do, it is not your realm. I have seen God do things that are not normal. There's a realm in God that human effort cannot get to. No matter how you do it, it won't work. You know why? Can I even show you why prayers don't? It seems as if prayers don't work, right? 1 John chapter 5 verse 14. When there's a problem, when there's a challenges, what you should search for is what? The will. The day you understand God's will concerning that situation you are going through, you will have some peace. If it is will for nice for you to use that car, I just want to change it, you will struggle to change it. When God sent a prophet to you, He has a word for you. And you cannot be in that atmosphere and remain the same. Are you getting it? What your human effort cannot touch, the grace of God will bring to you. I said the grace of God will bring to you.